welcome back to my virtual diary. Oh my god, I did not expect so many of you to be excited about my YouTube channel. That's so sweet of you guys. Most of you all who pushed me to do this, I am so grateful I did, and I'm thankful to every one of you who commented, shared, and subscribed. Trust me, I see you guys. You guys have absolutely no idea how many coffees I had to have that day to post video finally, because I took 3 months to edit, like legit 3 months to edit. I took 3 months to edit, work on the script, and finally have the courage to upload the video. So come on guys, people with anxiety could relate with me. Anxious, why? Because it's absolutely not easy to put yourself out there, and here's something I recently learned. Your best does not come easy. Your best experiences, your best mistakes, your best learning, it always comes from something that is difficult. So Missy 5 years ago wouldn't have dared to do something like this, but Missy now can, and that's progress. Okay, so hop on for an adventure through my videos, and as I share my wisdom with you guys, let's get started. Also, a little update on my last video that I've uploaded. So since it was my first time uploading, I had to figure out everything on my own, and I did not know exactly how to follow the procedure, because apparently there's a whole procedure to upload, and somehow ended up losing my audio voiceover. So I'm still trying to figure that out, and until then you guys can go ahead and watch the video maybe.
Well, you all know by the title we will be exploring my top recent cafes together in Bangalore, so let's get into the video. I'm very keen about getting my coffee from one of these places, as I'm often found here at any part of my weekdays or weekends. First up is Suwai from JB Nagar. I love the ambience of this place. They serve the best of Asian food and coffee together. I always end up coming here so many times. They have enough seating areas and also their coffee and dessert section. I have not tried all the desserts from this place, as we always end up going to different places for desserts, but you guys can definitely check this out. And this is the coffee setup. I love how minimalistic everything looks. So, the one and only reason I come to this cafe, apart from getting my coffee, of course, is their kimbap, which they offer you with kimchi. And kimchi is a side dish that most of the Korean restaurants they give. And I love Korean food, and kimbap is my absolute favorite. And most of the Korean restaurants that I go to, they do not have coffee and kimbap together. So Suwai's coffee menu is something I have tried it all, and this is my favorite. It's their best iced Vietnamese coffee. It is an iced coffee that is stronger, bolder, and thicker. It is made with medium to coarse ground Robusta beans, which are Vietnamese grown. Using a small metal Vietnamese drip filter called fin, they extract the coffee and then the condensed milk. Everything is stirred together for a slightly bitter and a very strong tasting coffee, and it is the best. I can just like recommend this coffee to anybody. It's not that intense, but also gives you a very nice kick flavor. They apparently have something called egg coffee as well in their coffee menu, which is the highlight of their cafe, and you guys can check that out as well. As I mentioned earlier, this was an Asian cuisine. This one was bibimbap, a Korean soba noodle salad. They also have dim sums, baos, rice paper rolls for you guys to try it out. I have also tried ramen from this place, and I felt that there are better places in Bangalore that serves better ramen than this. So yes. Next up are two of my favorite home turned cafe, and I love this concept. Like recently in Bangalore, everybody is so much into turning a like home like feeling into a cafe which serves amazing food. So yeah, this one is one of it, and it is in Koramangala. The place is called The Pick. And as to somebody who finds her soul into one of these coffee houses, these kind of places are like so wholesome to me. And every corner of this place and every corner of this room is turned into something very very interesting. Like for instance, you can see here there's this section or a room where it says work comfy. So basically this room is completely designated to people who work from cafe. You can see these little office chairs, the entire atmosphere created for you to work from a cafe that feels like home. And this corner is called Lean On, and basically you can just chill out here, and you can admire the aesthetic corners of this place. And there are a lot of other corners of this cafe that are very aesthetic, and this one is the dessert section where they have displayed their brownies and a little bit of the coffee section as well. And they also have both indoor and outdoor seating areas. And this place actually serves amazing wood fire sourdough pizzas. Like, I love their menu, and they have various options of food to try out here. And like, they also serve coffee, and they have different coffee options as well. I love the toppings of this pizza. It tasted amazing. I'm not somebody who likes pizza like occasionally, most probably, but this one tasted amazing. And meet the happy dog itself of the cafe. His name is Coffee, and yeah, he's just like adorable. Like, you can find him right behind me again in the frame. Moving on to next hometown cafe, this place is called Culture. Alright, so this has been my go-to cafe ever since they opened their outlet in Jayanagar. That is very close to my home. And finally, some place to chill, like, which is nearby my home. This is also an bungalow that is turned into a cafe, and I absolutely love the aesthetics of this place. The beliefs behind opening this cafe is also quite interesting actually. So, as to the Bangalore culture, people like sipping their coffees or their chais outside their balconies, and this is the whole idea behind the culture of this cafe. To carry the warmth of Bangalore and to make you feel like home, this cafe is the best place to chill. Like, mostly every post 6 of my routine is spent here, and I have tried absolutely everything from their menu. So let's review that. And also, this is the dessert section, like, and they have their own coffee forms, and they also sell their coffee beans and stuff if you guys want to buy that. This is the washroom, which is also very home like aesthetic, minimalistic. Mostly every like post 6 I'm sometimes all by myself over here. This is the outside of the cafe, and outside is also pretty great. Like, they have a very cute sitting area. Things first, I love coffee from this place. They have very unique idea about their coffee menu. This one is my favorite. It's called zesty oat iced latte, and the other one is the regular cold coffee. And the view here, I'm gonna show you my favorite spot. So next time you visit this cafe, don't try to steal my spot. This is a large window overlooking the outside, which is like absolute perfect corner to just like sit, sip your coffee and chill. Next best coffee I tried here was this Yuzo espresso martini. This ice shots of espresso. This makes a very strong dose of caffeine actually. I don't recommend this as it's not a mild coffee, but if you're a caffeine person like me, then you can definitely try it out.
You don't? It's lemonade coffee, the one that you made in Subway. Yes. It's the same with ice cubes. Exactly.
Initially did not have much food options, obviously, because they were starting up, so they limited their menus with only coffee and desserts. But now you can explore different mushroom and chicken sandwiches, toasts and croissants. And we had ordered mushroom caffriel poi, Korean cream cheese bun, Belgian cherry chocolate cake, and our regular coffees. Hey, meet my BFF Anjum. She's also a coffee person now, obviously. I actually like this mushroom caffriel bread. This bread was very different and tasted very tender. I love mushrooms so much these days, and it was a hit for me. And they also served it with a little salad beside. And actually, this one did not hit right with me, and it was priced $250, and it did not just like justify. I had this Belgian chocolate cake, and we were utterly disappointed. Like, I've had dessert there before. I don't know why this tasted so much worse than a regular cake. And there goes my $400 for a single piece of dessert, and my cake expert did not approve.
I make like 100 times better.
I agree, ma'am. Alright, you guys, I'm saving the best for the last of this video. Yes, it's Amitri. This place is in Church Street, and I'll just say one word for this cafe: exquisite. Like, I can blindly order anything from this place and will not be disappointed. The pasta here is the best I ever had. And don't even get me started on their, amazing dessert options. And even coffee is great. If you guys have come with me to Amitri, you know how special you are. Like, I never stop talking about this cafe. And the prime dessert of this place has to be their pull-up cakes. And every single time I visit this place, I do like order lotus biscoff pull-up cake, and like, I am pleased. And I've also tried their Basque cheesecake, which was heavenly. They have come up with a lot of dessert options more now, and you can definitely check that out. If there is any place in this video that you should visit, this is the one. You guys have to check this place out. Oh yes, like I have taken all of my favorite people to this place because they cannot hear me enough talking about this dessert. So this is the end of the video, and we have began the adventure of cafe hopping, and I'm sure you guys loved my recommendations. So be sure to like, comment and share this video, and until next time, stay caffeinated.